Because I kept the promises to myself. I pushed through the challenges I had inside my mind, right? That's where confidence comes from. That's where persistence comes from. That's where discipline comes from. So what we're going to talk about today here now, we're going to talk about how you can remove self-doubt, or how you can learn how to deal with self-doubt and learn how you can trust yourself more, right? So number one point here, what we're going to talk about here is you must challenge yourself daily. One new thing daily. Because what happens here, you must have on your calendar something that you're scheduling in every single day that you're like, okay, fuck, I don't want to do this thing here. Every single day I'm doing things I don't want to do. Every single day there's something on my calendar where I'm like, I can't be bothered, right? I can't do this thing right now. Whatever it is for you, if it's calls, if it's going to a meeting, if it's asking for a pay rise, if it's letting someone off, if it's finding a new job and you're like, fuck, how am I gonna get it started? You must every single day have something on your calendar that challenges you. But the thing is, when you're going through the barrier, when you're pushing through with resistance of the things you don't want to do, right? It's often because you doubt yourself. You're like, fuck, I'm a little bit, I don't know if I can do it, you know? I don't know if I have the confidence, if I have the skill, if I have the know-how, the knowledge to push through this resistance here, right? Every time you're doing this, every time you're going through and pushing through something that you don't want to do, right? Look at it as a scale thing here, right? Your self-doubt is over here and your new personality over here without self-doubt is there. Every time you're experiencing self-doubt, fear, insecurity, right? And you don't do the thing you know you should do, well, you just add weight on to this thing over here. Boom, boom, boom. And it gets heavier and it gets heavier and it takes more control and it's harder to go to, right? So if you do one new thing every single day, right? If you saw my story here the other day, if you could do something that will make you 1% better today, what would that look like in 7 days, in 365, right? Boom, 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 boom. This thing over here, by you doing one thing, just one tiny little thing, right? Giving the person you wanted to talk with for a while a call, right? Ask for a pay rise, speak up in a meeting, go out and ask the girl out for a date, right? Go down and go into the gym you haven't been in 6 months. Whatever it is for you, one teeny tiny thing that pushes you out of the comfort zone, right? For me, one tiny thing today could be like, okay, I didn't want to work out. I was so exhausted after doing clients, but I did my workout anyway. I literally had to say to myself before this recording here, Simon, come on, push through. Come on, push. I feel it even now, right? Push. It's because right now I'm on the edge of my personal stretch of the day today. It's been a long day. I've been on the whole day today and been back to back and talking with people and all that sort of stuff. I'm drained for energy, right? I'm not putting a facade on right now. I'm just forcing and pushing right now. And these things is what you learn inside there. These things are what you learn when you push on the other side. Because when I'm done with this live stream here, when I'm done with my calls today, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna shop food, I'm gonna cook myself some nice food, have a nice shower, and then I'm gonna lay in my bed tonight and I'm gonna feel amazing about myself. Because why? Not because it was a long day and I did lots of things I didn't want to do. No, because I kept the promises to myself. I pushed through the challenges I had inside my mind. Right? That's where confidence comes from. That's where persistence comes from. That's where discipline comes from. Why? Because I know the reason for why I'm doing my things. My big why for the reason why I'm doing things is because I don't want to go back to where I was before. I don't want to be the person I was before. When I was this person, I let myself down daily. This is the person I never want to become again. Number 2, learn every day. Right? You heard that before. Read books, listening to audiobooks, listen to podcasts, interviews, influencers and stuff. You heard that every single day. But the reason for that is that because your self-doubt, I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do this today. I can't do this thing here right now. You put something in someone's ears. That's why football teams, right? And sports stars, right? They're the best in the world. Kobe Bryant, Tiger Woods, Messi, right? They're all the best in the world at what they do, but what? They still need a coach. They still need someone that can push them from the outside. They can see clear right now when they're in the game. They must be like, they're doubting themselves, or they're like, fuck, I'm tired, I'm exhausted and all that sort of stuff. They need someone or something outside that pushes fresh energy into them. And this is why learning every single day is helpful, right? If it's reading a book at nighttime when you're quiet, or in the morning as I'm doing, listening to audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube videos, right? I'm like walking out there at 5 o'clock and I'm like, I don't want to do this thing here. But then I just get that voice in my head and I'm like, fuck, never give up on your dream. Never give up on your dream. Keep pushing forward. What you're doing right now is what 1% in the entire world is willing to do right now. Keep pushing forward. Keep doing what you're doing. Wake up early. Be bright. Be positive when everybody else is negative. When these messages are coming into your head, when you're doubting yourself, when you're not feeling good, I'm like, fuck, I shouldn't do any work today. And then I got Grant Cardone over here saying, you must push fucking harder. What's wrong with you, right? That can change, that can completely flip my mood, completely flip my day, because I get out of myself and I get learning, I get input, I get another voice from outside in and tell me, shut the fuck up and get to work. Super, super simple. Well, number 3, success. Success. How do you remove self-doubt and trust you can do it? You get more success, right? That's back to the first point. When you start pushing through the things you're doubting yourself that you can't do, you get success just from pushing through, right? But you might not feel good in the moment. You might not feel like you have a success doing it, right? You probably won't do it for many, many times. But what will happen eventually, right? You will keep putting through, you will keep pushing through, you will get more and more confidence because you keep pushing through, and then you will start seeing some results, right? There's no better way for self-insurance, for confidence, than seeing yourself take action, create something, and then actually get success, right? Spin the wheel and you're like, fuck. And it came back. It worked. What I've been working on for so long time now worked, right? This is what you must focus on. You must focus on keep pushing through, so you eventually down here start getting results, right? Start seeing the weight go down, the scale go down, the weight go down on the scale, right? Start seeing you getting in better shape. Start seeing yourself waking up early and actually enjoying the thing, right? Sticking to your morning routines, eating healthy, right? Going for that pay rise, reading the book, calling on more people, being around more positive, influential people, right? Reaching out, travel, whatever it is for you, you start seeing them, right? You start taking on more responsibility, more courage when you keep pushing through, and you actually start seeing yourself changing in that direction. And then we're gonna go down to last point is reflection. You're only gonna know if you're doing well if you know you're doing well, right? And what does that come down to? It comes down to that you every single night, right? You every single night, you're reflecting over the day we had today. What was 3 things I did well today towards my goals? What was 3 things I did well today to push myself out of my comfort zone? What was 3 things I did well to create more happiness and joy in my life? To be more grateful and appreciated, right? This golden question, what was 3 things I did well today? X. Super, super simple way for you to start experiencing and reflecting and actually become aware of the success and the steps you're taking in that direction. Right? So simple, legend. Again, there's no magic in what we're doing. There's no magic in anything you're doing. Right? Don't search for the magic pill. Don't search for the gateway, right? Search for the principles. Search for the system, right? That works for that person over there. Search for the system. Why is Amazon and Apple the most successful companies in the world? Microsoft, right? It's because they got vision and they got systems in place, right? To actually bring that vision to life. The same for you as a person. You are your own business. You need systems in place for you to keep on track, right? You need to measure yourself and know that what I'm doing right now is bringing my up to what I actually want to do. Cultivate it by reflecting over it, right? Seeing it over and over again. Write your goals down. Experience the thing here. I promise you, self-doubt up here will still be there. But again, your muscle, your back over here is just so big of your good decisions, of you trusting yourself, right? You trusting you can do this, right? So whatever you're getting thrown into an uncomfortable situation, you got that experience. You know how it feels like to be uncomfortable and do it anyway, right? Just do it, as Nike is saying. Doesn't matter how you feel, doesn't matter what your motivation like, doesn't matter what you're feeling, what your head, what your body is telling you in this moment here. When you know you should do something, right? When you know you should do this thing here, it will be good for me. I know you don't want to do it, but I promise you, when you can learn how to persist and do the things you don't want to do, and even better than that, if you can learn how to develop the habits of doing the things you don't want to do every day, I promise you, you will have an amazing and a great and exactly what life you would like to have for yourself. Perfect topics right now for this quarantine. Perfect time for this time right now, right? To go back into yourself and build that system that will work for you. So I appreciate you checking in, legend. Thank you so much for today. And again, remember, raise your baseline. Chat to you soon.